What you been up to, Chunky? I've been out on a razzle. I went to a special dinner last night for the liberation of Kobani from ISIS at the Savoy, a celebration of 10 years with lots of. It was the Savoy is like. That is such a top hotel. It's so iconic. It's so London. Anyway, I left there and I ended up at outside the ICA protest. So what actually happened was the ICA is showing the new contemporary show, which I was in 2004. But it's sponsored by Bloomberg Philanthropies, and they protested it. The artists who were in the Bloomberg show, 28 of the 30 artists walked out and read a thing out. And then outside, just round the corner on the wall, they projected an exhibition, and it's called the Gaza Biennale. And it's got, I think it's 60 artists from Gaza. And it said some like, can the art world turn its attention to the reality of Gaza today? Should artists create art under the weight of genocide? Will the art world recognize the work now? It was really moving. Some of the work was just absolutely extraordinary. Let me show you some of the pieces. So basically what was happening, they would give you the title and the name, and then they would show you the work. Look at that there. That's a clay piece. And in amongst the devastation, the genocide, the rubble, artists in Gaza looking for materials, and all they can find is just the terra, the soil, the clay. It's fucking extraordinary. And they would read out statements as well. I'll do one in a minute, but like, let me show you some more of the works. Look at this one here. That was so beautiful. That's a painting of the Gaza, just on the sea and the boats, and they're saying like there's nothing less. Look at that. That's a painting of. Can you even imagine being an artist living in Gaza? And it's almost like every one of them said that the world's forgotten them, and they're just there, just some of the testimony, some of the reasons for like or talking about making art. And yeah, look at that one. That was a really move. God. This one here is just like it's like a pen drawing on like a school kind of lines, notebook paper. And it was really important as well to be there to see it. But isn't it just incredible that they don't even have a space? There's no one wants to give them a space. Or look at that painting. That's a really big kind of like, it's just extraordinary. It's just the art of devastation, the turning of, they said every single institution of art, of learning, of university, mosques, like buildings, cultural buildings, heritage buildings, blown to smithereens. And this one here, it's just children, and it's just raining bombs. It's like a little painting put up on the wall. That's the Gaza Biennale. You can go to their website if you Google Gaza Biennale. And
where fire meets blood, life is only recorded by the sound of explosions and the cries of souls shedding blood. Here, every corner, every street, and every home carries a story of tragedy, a story of hope lost in the midst of the flames of war. As firestorms rain down on the homes of the innocent, blood scatters on the ground, telling tales of pain and suffering. It tells the story of children who have known little of childhood, except to the sound of bombardment, and women who have known little joy, except brief moments before the fires return to consume everything. Gaza is not just a land surrounded by blood and fire. It is a soul that carries within it a resilience that will not die, and an endurance that defies all barriers. Yet, it is also a bleeding wound that does not stop. Between fire and blood, hope lives in the hearts of those who remain despite everything. But this hope can only be seen through the eyes that have witnessed war, through the souls that have paid a heavy price for survival. Between fire and blood, Gaza writes a new history of sacrifice. For every drop of blood and every beam of fire is a testimony that a people will not break, no matter the cost.